is a new catchphrase of Camila Araujo, a now former OF creator who has now turned to selling courses on how to become her. I'm not kidding. This is her website, exposing the viral content formula I used to make millions for my phone and how you can steal it. Let's go ahead and figure out or find out how we become her. Obviously, a lot of people don't like this video though, because 31 to 34 dislikes. Oh my God. Let's go ahead and get to it, man.
Becoming her.
Becoming her. Becoming her.
Becoming her.
Becoming her.
Becoming her. Becoming her.
I wanna end me. I wanna end me.
Okay, why are these blog sites acting like she's like a new poppin' rapper, bro? Like, I'm sorry. They over here talking about megastar, social media sensation.
I wanna end me.
Yeah, y'all talking about her like she's kicing at her speed or something, gang. What?
Over the last 3 years, I've gained over 30 million followers and made over $20 million. And yeah, mostly through. But today, I quit. But the reason probably isn't what you think. So before we get into that, let me tell you how it all started.
Oh God. That's gonna be a documentary.
Parents, nonetheless, being the firstborn in the United States adds a lot of pressure. I think people have this image that I grew up with the silver spoon and I grew up extremely wealthy. It's actually the exact opposite. My parents used to share a 1-bedroom apartment with 4 people and work their asses off. You know, they came to United States to follow the American dream. And when they had me, they saw that as an opportunity. Oh my God, I get to send, my daughter to college. That was one of their biggest dreams for me, college.
And you ended up selling your body online. At least made millions though.
So I did it. Specifically, went to ECU.
Growing up, she always talking about being a doctor, and she got accepted to ECU. Well, man, it was a huge thing for us. I didn't have the opportunity to go to college. Not even my wife. She gonna be the first one in college. And I remember driving to ECU, to drop her at the dorm. And it was, for me, start of the dream that I visioned for her. She's gonna be a doctor. And for me and my wife was like, I made it. Like through her, I made it, And
Hey man, you did make it through her, for sure. Just not in college, man. She went into a different department dealing with bodies.
I was just a regular college girl.
Wait. Is he crying? Oh yeah, he hates doing this. Oh, he's trying to put on that poker face for his daughter because he knows it's important for her. But oh God, he hates this shit. I know his golf buddies or his football beer drinking buddies, they be on his dick.
I was just a regular college girl. A girl living in a dorm, waking up, going to classes, and partying. But there was something in me that wanted more.
Ain't ECU like one of the biggest party schools like in Carolina? I heard somebody call that like Bops University or some shit. Interesting.
So I got a job at the local bar to be able to afford to go out to eat with my friends every once in a while. And then my parents couldn't afford a spring break trip, so I got another job to pay for that. And then I slowly...
Hold on, bro. I'm sorry. I know, yo. My parents couldn't afford a spring break trip, so I got another job for that. That's what everybody in college in America does. You're 18. You think your parents are going to spend money for you to go on a trip? gang, that's what you're supposed to do. Why are you talking about that like, you feel me?
Fully realized the
like
freedom I was-
you over here acting like you was fucking like in the gutter. Like, y'all still had a 1-bedroom apartment. Yeah, it might have been a little bit tougher, but a lot of people in America live in those same circumstances.
starting to have, so I started chasing that. And eventually, every time they called me, the conversation was never about school. It wasn't about what I was learning or what I was eager to start learning. It was how much money I made on a shift or something that happened at work. Eventually, school just was on the back burner. Through one of the jobs I had, I ended up having the opportunity to meet someone that worked for Mr. Beast, and in turn allowed me to have the opportunity to work around Mr. Beast and his crew. I became really good friends with Carl, Nolan, Tariq, and when they would film videos, specifically the Squid Game video, they just called me up and they were like, hey, do you want to come and film this video tomorrow? I was like, yeah, let's do it. I showed up the next day and it just felt like I was filming with my friends. I didn't really think anything of it. But when that video released, it was insane.
The player 067 is getting everyone's attention.
67 and Mr. Beast Squid Game.
Wait, is that where 6-7 started? No. Didn't it start from the LaMelo shit? The LaMelo Ball shit? That's such a fucking coincidence that she was player 67. Because I'm pretty sure this was before that whole shit.
Right, we found 067 on Instagram.
I was very quickly watching my best friend go viral, and it was really rewarding to watch someone work for something and want something so badly.
It's still crazy she blew up from a Mr. Beast video.
Impactful.
Went from Mr. Beast to
You may think
OnlyFans,
that
man. What a
that's why
pipeline.
I got to where I am today. But in reality, that's one of the worst things that can happen to someone. For them to feel and taste what it's like to have that virality, okay? Like, people had no idea what my name was. They only knew me as 067. So I chased that. I chased the virality. I chased the fame. I chased that feeling again. So I decided to drop out.
She was in college, but her mind wasn't there, you know. She was so focused in making money, you know. And even though she didn't finish college, for me, was my dream was right there. And sorry, guys.
Oh, he can't stand this. Why you making Pops go through this, gang? He can't even keep it together. He can't keep it together. Oh my God, bro. He does not want to be here, man. He's ashamed.
I needed to do it. I needed to leave. My heart wasn't in college.
And by the way, there's nothing wrong with her dropping out of college. I didn't go to college either. If you want to do the drop out of, I don't think college is necessary for you to become successful, all right? But at the same time, from a father's perspective, I know it hurts that not only did his baby girl drop out, but she dropped out to become a sex worker. I know that shit gotta hurt.
I had such a, I do and still have such a passion for content creating. Like, that high was something that it did change my life in a sense of how I thought. I started, taking TikTok more seriously, or what I thought was seriously. Started doing YouTube videos. I started dragging literally anybody from my friend group to be a part of videos. Okay, I asked for a camera setup for Christmas. I literally did everything down to writing a reality TV show. It felt like I was trying to I was throwing darts in an empty fucking room, and I was just trying to see if anything would stick. Literally anything. And meanwhile, while all this was happening, the people around me began to get so concerned and worried about me, right? Because I didn't fit their mold of what they wanted for me.
I'm sorry, this inspirational music in the background is killing me, bro. Like, you would think she be talking about a mission trip, or be talking about her testimony and how she came to Jesus with this shit. In all reality, she's talking about how she got into sex work, bro.
The college, the degree, the graduating, and then getting a job and becoming financially stable.
This shit ridiculous.
In their mind, but that to me was a prison. I knew I couldn't live like that, so I continued to try. I tried content over and over and over again, to a point where when nothing was working, so I felt I was going insane. And then through that, no one else around me could help me. I was completely helpless. It got to a point where I couldn't get up out of bed. I wasn't eating. I stopped talking to people.
So you were depressed because you didn't blow up on content? Brother, welcome to the club. Yo, chat. I hope y'all know this shit not easy. It took me 2 years. Now, matter of fact, let me be honest. It took me since I was 11 years old. It took me 5 years to pop off in content, gang. And 2 years of me doing that shit seriously. I started doing it seriously at 14. If you go back to my One Cloud 9 Rants channel, you'll see my early videos. I used to do animation. And then I was doing the One Cloud 9 type of content for another year. For 2 years. Blood, sweat, and tears into this content shit. I ain't blow up. This shit's hard. And I guarantee if you ask anybody else, they'll give you the same story. This shit's hard. But just because you don't succeed doesn't mean you just give up or get depressed or, oh, fuck, oh, shit. Making real content isn't working for me. So you know what I'm finna do? Post my ass on Instagram. No. That's not an excuse. And I feel like you're trying to gain sympathy for why you started the OF. And that's why you're telling us this sob story. But no, I don't feel bad for you. Just because content didn't work out the first couple of times you tried it doesn't mean that's an excuse to automatically get into OF. You keep on trying and keep on trying and keep on trying until you finally make your dream a reality. You don't just give up. Like what? All of this motivational music just for you to give up, give us a sad sob story of you giving up on actually trying to make good content and taking the easy way out? Nah, bro. What the fuck?
Even when I would leave the house and try to go see my friends, I would just end up in their bed sobbing uncontrollably, asking them for validation of, do you think I'm gonna be okay? Do you think I'm gonna be successful? Like, do you believe in me? It was genuinely one of the worst times of my life.
Can you imagine how you feel like when you think that something's gonna happen, something's gonna really go happen, and then they take away from you?
We just felt helpless in that moment, just watching her lay there in bed for days and days and knowing that there was nothing that we could do in that moment. It's just really hard to watch your best friend go through something like that.
Then I start to see my daughter getting depressed and not want to get out of the bed, you know. You can't do anything, you know. All I can do is be there for her.
Pop, bro.
But the one thing that kept
Damn, he
replaying
going
in the back
through
of my
it.
head and things that I would constantly see was, when is the link gonna drop? When is the link gonna drop? When is the link gonna drop?
Oh, shut the fuck up with this shit. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna try to get through this video, gang, but I can't let her get this shit off. I can't let her get this shit off. You trying to act like you a victim, bro. You not a victim. You just took the easy way out. That's it. You took the easy way out. Nobody feels bad for you, gang. Look, if you finna do OF, cool. But at least stand 10 toes. Don't make it seem like you tried everything. You was broke, you grew up poor, and you had no other option. Gang, you had other options. You was in college. You was doing regular content. I'm sure you wasn't. Come on, bro. Like, what? No, this wasn't your last option. You wasn't forced down this OF route. You chose to do this shit. Stop making this shit into a sob story, gang.
So I moved out of my hometown and I started an OnlyFans. And I promised myself that I was going to learn every single thing I could about it and be the damn best at it. And even then, the golden ticket that everyone assumes makes you a millionaire overnight, surprise, surprise, it didn't work. It wasn't some magic thing that just instantly made me money. So I had to get a second job, and that job was in nightlife. And through nightlife, I found my third job, which was a corporate job. Okay, so there was a time in my life where I was working on a Friday from 7 a.m. to 4 a.m. just to wake up the next day and have to do it all over again.
Boo fucking who? I'm sorry, boo fucking who? Please. People do that all the time. People take on second and third jobs all the time to feed their families, to feed their kids that they have to feed, or to actually provide for their immigrant family. It sounds like, I'm just assuming, you weren't as bad off as you say you were. It sounds like you had a decent upbringing. Yeah, you didn't have as much money, but most of us don't. Stop trying to act like, oh my God, bro. She's really trying to act like she came from the gutter, bro. She's trying to act like she had no other option, bro. Like, gang, you was in college. You chose not to go to college, bro. Oh my God. Yo, what?
Until I ended up losing that job. I was sitting at my desk and my boss had just learned that I had an OnlyFans. So I think he felt entitled and he came into my office and he told me exactly what he wanted to do to me. It was that exact moment I realized I needed a change and I needed to focus on what really mattered. I was spread too thin.
What do you mean he told you exactly what he wants to do to you? Because I know what you're trying to allude to, but I know how y'all play. I know how y'all OF girls do this shit, man. I know how y'all brains think. Because what he wanted to do to you could mean he wanted to fire you, which he probably did. Not that he wanted to fuck you like you're trying to allude to. Watch that shit, gang.
I was doing any and everything to make an extra dollar. I wasn't the best at anything. So I knew I had to pick one thing to be good at. And it was right in front of me the entire time. And that was content creation. Nothing matters. OnlyFans, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, none of it is valuable or matters if you're not getting views. So I knew I needed to master the skill of how to get the views. Because if you have the views, I knew it would turn into money.
So you did podcast showing your pussy to the camera of your younger brother. You was over here like these. Camel toe showing all on the camera. Talking about how you do OnlyFans with your little brother. That's the type of content you was making. If you wasn't making that, you was over here recording content with kids, marketing yourself to kids, wearing costumes that only kids like, or just doing some other weird, creepy, degenerate shit like that. I remember I made a video on her a while back, bro. I ended up taking it down because I realized even though I was calling her out, I was also giving her what she wanted, promo. But now that she doesn't have the link in her bio, and I'm pretty sure we're all not stupid enough to actually buy her fucking course, I'm cool with shitting on her now. I'm gonna be honest, because what she does is weird.
I just needed people at the time to know I had an OnlyFans. Because the reality of the situation was, no one knew because I wasn't getting views. I was studying videos. I was posting consistently. I doubled down. And when I realized that more views equals more money, it was fucking game over.
Duh. That's like saying, oh my God, yo, what the fuck? He's trying so hard to sound inspirational. Like nigga, that's like saying the more you water a plant, the more it grows. Duh. What? Gang, huh? Water is wet ass tea.
I was unstoppable.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not letting her get this edit off, gang. You got anything more to say, bro? Alright, your little brother talking.
That, at her lowest, when I saw her at her lowest, when she bounced back, that, I did get a little emotional at that time.
Oh, we know because your classmates was clowning on you, gang. Yo, they was probably in the classroom, and they was probably in a lunchroom like these. Yo, gang. Yo, Christian, is this your sister? Yeah, I just subscribed to her on OnlyFans. I get this, like, I can see everything, gang. I'm seeing her pussy, her ass. Hell, I'm waiting for her to drop the tape. This your sister, right? Yeah, this her, right? What the C cup titties, right? Yeah, that's her. That's what they was doing to bro. That nigga was going home crying. Bro, the amount of damn mental trauma you put this bro through. God damn, he probably had to go homeschooled.
So it's kind of hard for me to admit that. I'm very proud of Camilla. I really am. And that's coming from a brother who likes to make fun of her. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of you, Camilla.
We're gonna do it again. I'm breaking down body language. Let's go. Let's go. I love doing this.
I'm very proud of Camilla. I really am.
His voice is quivering throughout him saying this whole thing.
And that's coming from a...
He took a gulp. He don't believe anything he's gonna say after this.
Brother who likes to make fun of her. I'm so proud of her.
Quiver again.
I'm so proud of you, Camilla.
When you were in Brazil.
Man, oh man, that's not what he wants to say. That's not what he wants to say. That's not what he wants to say at all. Oh God. Oh God. He just lied the whole entire time.
Brazil, you're very scared to go to expensive restaurants. It's crazy to talk about. I got emotional because I didn't know how to present myself. I didn't know how to act. So you're always going to fast foods and everything. And one thing that she did for us, she gave us confidence. I'm very confident right now. I can step in any environment like I belong. That's what she did for us.
You sure about that, buddy? So you're going to you going to the bar confident that you can just be there and step there and, you know, drink a beer with the boys without somebody being like, yo, man, hey, gang, aren't you that one girl's father? Aren't you that one girl's daddy? Yeah. Yo, ain't this your daughter? Yeah, the one who showed her titties in. Yeah. You telling me that's never happened to you? Or that you're confident with going out without having to deal with that shit? Gang, I don't believe that shit, and you don't believe that. Let's be honest.
No.
Let's be real.
I belong anywhere. I'm not scared of any shit anymore. Now I see my daughter living in a $6 million house. Jesus. And I'm able to help my parents. You know, my brothers. They don't have this that I have, but I'm grateful that I can help because she's.
What do your brothers think though? Like that's what I'm curious about. And the only thing you're talking about is the money aspect. What about the lives she's impacting, the good she's doing for the world? You know what about the impact of the world? Is money everything to y'all, bro? Like I understand y'all wasn't in the best financial situation, but is money the only thing that you find good about this? I'm interested, Pop.
Doing it for us, and I can do it for somebody else too.
Me as her mom, I am more than proud of her, what she became and what she will become. Because this, I think, for her, this is just the beginning.
My life today is so surreal to think about. And I often do think about that girl in the beginning. And how worried she was, and how stressed she was, and how badly she wanted it. I think about her all the time, and how proud I am of her. But if she could see everything that I've accomplished today, from an amazing relationship with my partner, from an amazing group of supporting friends, and most of all, the relationship I've built with my parents, and retiring them. They are immigrants who came to seek out a better life for their children. And they struggled so much. She would be so proud of seeing how they're living today. So thank you, Mom and Dad. I'm not special. I wasn't born with some superpower, okay? You can do this too. Throughout the last 2 years, I realized that views equal money. Okay, I had to teach myself the mindset to get the views. And
Water
then I had
is
to
wet.
perfect the strategies to get the views.
Grass
and then on
is
top
green.
of that, I had to learn how to get those views to turn into money.
Food cures hunger.
The hardest part was for the last 2 years, I was alone. Okay, figuring it out, going day by day, making progress little by little. And that's the exact reason I started Becoming Her. This is perfect for the girls that want to be content creators, or girls that have an existing business but just want to level it up, or even people who want to be behind the scenes and still make money. Spots are limited, so fill out the...
Shut the fuck up. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what's crazy? I was going into this, finna give her a fair shake. I was gonna give her a fair shake. But her trying to act like she was a victim and this was like OnlyFans was like her last resort. That it honestly pissed me off more than I thought it was really gonna do. And I think a big reason why it pissed me off is because I know the feeling she's talking about. Feeling like everything you're posting isn't working. Like maybe you made a mistake not going to college. Maybe you made a mistake doing this. I know that feeling she's talking about. But for you to have that feeling and then choose the easy way out, it's weak. It's weak in my opinion. It's weak. I'm sorry, it's weak. And to try and act like you did the right thing or you chose the right choice, and maybe, you know what? Maybe for you chose the right choice. But this isn't a good thing to push to people. That taking the easy way out in life is always the right or correct thing to do. The best things in life is usually hard. I'm gonna just be honest. It just is. And when you're in that valley where nothing's fucking working, you putting your heart in your sleeve and it's not working. The answer to your problems, the solution, isn't to go sell your body online. It's to push through and achieve what you really wanted to do, your dreams and goals. All right? And the way she tried to spin this shit, it just pissed me off. I'm going to be honest. Let's read some of these comments. She went from scamming men to scamming women. I really thought Camilla, whatever her name is, was quitting OF to become a reality TV star, only to find out it was just a marketing stunt to sell a course full of information that's already free online. Lord, nearly got me fooled. On me. Because what she's going to tell you, by the statement she made, views equal money, there's nothing valuable in that course that's going to be worth the money it is. Because if you want a foolproof plan on how to become Camilla, I can go ahead and tell you right now. All you got to do is just rage bait. That's all she did. She rage baited by having her legs spread open, showing her camel toe to her brother on a podcast. She rage baited by involving kids in her OF promo content. She rage baited by doing stupid, weird bullshit that got people. She just rage baited. That's how she got to where she was. And by going against every single moral compass she has in her brain. That's how she got. She sold her soul, basically. Just being honest. That's how she got to where she is. And you don't need to get a course for you to know that information or you to figure that out. She's just trying to scam people. I'm going to be honest. So she gave us confidence. I'm not scared of anything anymore. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? He told me exactly what he wanted to do to me. Broke my heart. Bro, what? What are you talking about, gang? This has to be a bot. She didn't even say, yo, I'm going to be honest. And the reason why I don't believe I don't believe the boss told her anything crazy. And the reason why is because when something like that happens, or when a girl gets assaulted, or somebody tries to, do some creepy shit, girls will always say everything that happened. They will give an in detail explanation of what happened. Oh yeah, he said he wanted to do this to me. He said he wanted to do that. He said if I didn't do this to him, he would quit. She would have said all of that. She wouldn't have kept it very brief if he actually said that shit to her. The reason why I think she's faking about that shit is because it was just very vague. It's up for interpretation. He told me exactly what he wanted to do to me, Could have meant, yo, he wanted to fire me. Could have meant a lot of other things, man. He wanted me to stop doing the OF and focus on the job. It could have meant a lot of things. So shut up with that, bro. I'm sorry. No, I'm not going for that, man. So many bot comments. Got to be paid comments. Not me sobbing when her baby brother looks deadpan at the camera and says he's proud of her. Oh, man. Her dad got teary-eyed. He felt like he made it dropping her off at college. Now look, he's sitting in a mansion. They have all made it. Love this. Gotta be a bot. I'm sorry. And for the likes on this shit, I only like this to save the video. Just letting y'all know. But there's no way 30,000 people actually like this video enough to like it. This gotta be bots. I'm sorry. I just don't buy it. Final thing I want to say. Take this as a lesson. When you sell out, you can always become successful, all right? It's what selling out means, right? But at the same time, and let me just be honest when I say this, because I'm going to keep this short because we got to end the video. I got to get to the next one. She's talking about how OF changed her life and how it was so good for her, yet she doesn't have to link up no more. She's trying to sell a course so she can get money because she got so tired of selling her body online that she couldn't take it no more. A lot of things in life isn't what it's cracked up to be. Think about this. If the money wasn't involved, would you still be doing it? If the answer is no, don't do it. That's it.